oval if you look at it.
Sorry, just Fenway. I got Jordan's memo on that.
All right, how about another 9? 4 9s in a row.
Yep, that's well pinned, and that's the blue-collar aspect of candlepin. Sure, you're a rock star one string, and then the next you're just a role player, having to pin. Seaholm doing pretty well for himself, 62 through 6. Assuming par is 10 a box, that's 2 above.
He hit the head pin all 4 of those 9s. 3 of them were splits.
Jalbert. Head pin. 4 wiggling.
All right. He's on the strike.
This wood seems less than ideal. Justin Waters. Splits, I thought. And the 4-7 went out.
Wait, one of the few times I could say this. No marks on the board for Academy.
Well, you talk about turning tides. Jalbert, tricky wood.
No. Okay, that's a 9 fill on the strike, though.
Did you like where that ended up on the wood? 6 goes, Waters does mark.
Told you, one of the few times you'd say it. There is now a mark on the board for Academy.
Previous box result gives you a look at that. Tim Jalbert gets a 10. Lots of great content on both their channels, Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner. Please do check both channels out.
All right, lead now under 130.
Five-pin sweeps away for Jalbert. He's got a chance here. And he's fully aware. Waters. Headpin 2-4.
Gone.
There they go. Strike.
The 2 was the last pin to fall.
Spare. That 20 box puts him at 87. Ten-pin picked up for the spare.
Okay.
Seven-pin picked up for the spare.
So three spares on for Fenway. That strike for Waters. And it leads back to 136. Behind the power of the 20 box.
Stack up a bunch of 20s. This could still change.
Here's Brian Crowley. He's at 36 through his first 4.
I'm mostly certain it's Kroll. Forgive me if I'm mistaken.
It is Kroll. But I'm not from that part of the country.
4, 6, and 7. Danny Harris, the 1, 6, 7, 10.
That's why I said Kroll Bowl from Stoll, and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See?
Right.
It's like you have. It's like Worcester.
Hey.
Yeah, he did. That piece was all the way out on the lip.
The left piece, yes.
Yeah, and being flat. There's a 1/4-inch lip between the alley and the plates. Kroll takes 10.
That's good for 9. You were saying?
There's a 1/4-inch lip there. So you'll see those pins if they roll back, which they do frequently in this house. Rest up against those plates, and then they're going to go shoot straight back if you hit them. The danger, it's hard to make them flip, also because of the lip behind them. It's hard to make them spin like a helicopter. That's why I think that's why he went for the 1 over there. How about it?
Goodbye 9-pin.
Yeah.
Hello, Brian Kroll.
It was like the other pins were dragging that 9-pin down, pulling it by the trousers. It was a mosh pit.
Check mark.
Go.
2-4.
Okay. So if the tide turns, the tide in for Academy lasted for the first 12. Remember they had that 90 some odd lead through 1, and then it continued as they burst up to 150. Now maybe the tide's going back. You've seen it go to 130, 120. You see the marks. Look at Jeremy Seaholm's first, and look at his second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nines in a row.
Tide goes in, Tide comes in, Tide comes out, but we can explain this. 13 extra spares for Academy Lanes. That's pretty much the advantage there. Pins left standing I'll be curious about as well, if I may, please. Corey Packard gets up on box number 7. Lane 34, Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire.
Okay, 1 mark for Academy. That water's strike.
He's off his head pin.
Chris Merrill incidentally just got hung, as you see Fry, Smith, Jalbert, and Kroll with spares.
You're going to have to explain that for our newer viewers.
Yeah, you get. If everybody gets a mark in the same box except you're hung. That's your team hanging you, and often there comes a beer or two comes with that.
And the hangman lights up on certain scoring systems. I love the semi-automatic CompuScore system, even though it's falling out of favor. For this new Cubica AMF system that Leda Lanes has installed, they actually replaced their Pro Score system that formerly used at Woburn Bolodrome at FICO's Bolodrome as well.
Packard for 10, takes it. He's at 88.
I always get nervous when the bowler tosses the ball in the air like that. But I mean, then there's Duncan McDougall who does like the around the world and whatever else he does with the ball.
Mutual friend of ours, close friend bowler of ours, recently had a ball drop in while he was handling it like that and roll onto the next lane.
Strike!
As Merrill now five marks on the board for a Fenway. That's how the tide changes. So if you just look at the fills for these 5 marks, 2 strikes, 8, 3 spares, give them another 18 and a half, maybe 20. Let's call that's 40 pins, 30, 35 or 40 pins.
Packard on this diamond. Bottles it partway through. He does that. He does that more than most bowlers, I've noticed. He has a sense for when his approach is going the wrong way.
Okay, and he has the ability to stop.
Right.
With the ball mid-air behind him and just turn around. The pitcher's buck. Incredible concentration.
Yes!
Plays it straight. I was wondering if he's going to be playing with that tip. All right.
I'm going to do a little dance with the cord because I have an idea.
Okay.
I want to get the match.
Right now, let's go.
Old habits break hard. I know this is Candlepin Corner and they got the sweet new technology here, but old habits die hard. I'm still doing chord dances.
Oh, yeah!
Daly at 64 throws one of those splits I was talking about. Right. Throws another one on. That's the Heinz ketchup leave.
Oh, I get it.
57. 5 and 7. All right. At the V, there's a place where both would go. That wasn't it.
Although it's interesting, the wood at different angles, so why would they just magically behave the same?
All right.
Pretty decent slice on that. Would have made the 5-8 on the outside. Bailey takes 9.
All right, try to pick one up. Does.
That gets 10.
All right. So the match is at 132. I think the lead peaked at 150 earlier.
Yeah, but it's going down there. So
and it's receding now. There's all that seaweed on the rush. It's way behind us.
Sure. 9-pin tips over for Daly.
Baby split remaining.
The switch should be a non-factor, especially if it rolls off the back. Maybe not quite. Now here he comes.
Nope.
On the outside of it. Sure, Academy's way out in front, but Captain Josh Daly.
On the spot. Pushed it back off the wall and got a nice bounce on the 4-pin there. That was the baby spit shot you want on the inside of the 3, but it's for 10. All right. Match is still hanging at 132. Mark's still all on the right for Fenway on a spare and a strike for Academy in red on upper left on your screen.
Academy up 39 in the string, but for the mark difference you mentioned. 2-4-6 for Seaholm.
I think there's enough to just about even it out.
Charles Smith, 9-pin tips into the 5 from behind.
And that is a strike on spare.
Seaholm looking for some of that magic from the first string.
3 in a row for Smith also.
See those red split circles stacking up on Seaholm's column. He takes an 8.
Oh, after the run of 9s. And he began things with a spare after the 170.
Yeah, 172.
I was going to say it. I didn't want to say it wrong. I wasn't sure it was a 2 or 3. After the 172, he began with a spare. Since then, 9, 9, 9,
Well, it's
9,
it's very simple since apparently you understand statistics. Top minus stir equals 172.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You folks can see it up there in the top left. You know what I mean.
It's beautiful. Spreadsheet, I could just run that.
Checking top middle, Jeremy Seaholm, the 1-2-7-10. The 3-4-6-7-10.
All right, this could break it
Joe
out.
Smith.
This could break. You just have to hit it heavy.
Boom! Yep, on the diagonal.
All right, Joe.
Smith's got a tougher one.
That's still filling.
That's still working. No, that's what's going to roll in front of the 10.
All right, so 8 in the strike field, though. 18 bucks there.
Again, there's the occasional issue, folks, where the numbers are skipping ahead there. That's a bug that'll be worked out in the future. So really, that should be 8 field, 9 box. It's just graphically displaying backwards. But the scoreboard is correct.
Through 8 complete then. Smith's at 100. He's 20 over his box. And Seaholm is at 80. So he picked up 7 on the fill in the first. Gave 7 back, and now he's even with his box.
Official score, I know it actually is 1,100 to 985. We will confirm that. It looks like we're 2 pins too high on the Fenway side.
Waters drops 9 to the 8 pin.
Yep.
That pin's coming out of play. See if Waters he's going to go. It doesn't.
8-pin alone. That's fair. Justin Waters tacks another 20 locks on. Strike sandwich. 107 plus 1.
And a beauty.
It was a beautiful bid.
Yeah, the ball did its job, hopping across to the 10 pin. Pin didn't do its job. Whole team needs to work together. All right. Waters now at 107 in the 7th, plus this ball.
So you see the string advantage shrinking, so at least Fenway isn't losing ground. Problem is, when you've had the Jeremy Seaholm show featuring Justin Waters, and now he's starting to become a showstopper of his own, as he has been in the past rounds too.
All but 5.
What does one do?
So is the sandwich continue? Is this a double decker now?
I mean, I guess that's the bread, nonsensically the first and third layers of a 4-layer sandwich. That's a pretty odd sandwich, if you ask me.
I don't mind my meat under my fingers.
Okay, then. Signal picked up. Tim Jalbert, spare in response.
That was pretty.
A lot of Academy talent. And you see the stacked bench. You can even see it on your screen. John Taylor, Charlie Collins, Jack Berrigan.
Mike.
Go captains Mike Machichi and Josh Daly.
All right, Danny Harris at 57 in the sixth. Yes. No mark.
7 and 8 on the split. Head pin taken out.
All right, go get it. Give me 2 for a reason. 2 for a reason.
Broadcasting on Candlepin Bowling Network. Had some interruptions. Appreciate your patience, and the recording is in progress right now. And as with all the footage all across this week, we will have that uploaded live. All the Candlepin Bowling Network footage on Candlepin Bowling Network and this finals on both CBN and Candlepin Corner as well. Bundle of 5 doesn't work out.
Hey, great night,
I'm afraid this tide is not stemming. It's just hanging there. Maybe it's not a tide at all. Maybe that's just where the water goes.
Remind me, is the 30% chance on that bundle of 5?
27% on my stats, yes.
Okay.
I fairly small sample of it, but in the 40 or 50 marks range.
Based on a representative as possible sample.
Well, they're
Strike on spare. And again.
He'd like a
Harris.
sandwich too.
I mean, Danny Harris is the showstopper in the 2022 win.
Next.
Still doing quite well for himself.
Yeah, it's almost not a makeable spare, the diamond. You'd rather have the 4 horsemen after missing the head pin than the diamond.
Oh, nice spare pickup.
Those Caleri/post leaves go at about 20% rate for pro bowlers.
8 boxes, there you see it. 14 extra spares for Academy. Fenway we refer to just as Fenway, even though they are also Fenway Academy. Again, gaze on the beauty.
Numbers are going by so fast. I want to stop. I want to read them for an hour.
Well, YouTube viewers can pause the video anytime they want.
All right, but the action is taking place. That looked like a Chris Merrill, a washout ball.
We're not so lucky. These bowlers are too good at pace of play. Slow down.
No.
It's the world. Savor it.
It'd be all over ripping the rack now. Packard, both bowlers, different outcomes off the 3-pin.
Yes, Ripping the Rack is a podcast, and you can listen to it too. Hosted by Tim Matero, Calvin Locke, and Brian Athern. Available on YouTube and all the usual suspects for podcasting.
They faced each other last night in the first round of the playoffs, Locke and Matero. Tim threw a double strike.
Were they in the same spot in the roster?
Not exactly.
But they certainly had a lot to say to each other.
Yeah, Tim came in as a sub for Lucky and fared well. And with his double strike, he ended up with a 119. In that one.
And this is what I love about major competition like this, national and international. You can be good for a long time in the sport of candlepin bowling.
Nice.
And it's great to see the generations all under one roof. This year, Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire, and next year up in Canada, as is the tradition. Shared custody, it's only fair. Merrill to 4-6-7, Corey Packard, 7-pin. That was a good shot, I agree. Went to the right of the 7-pin.
I think that piece of wood did eventually touch the 7, but we're not playing two-hand touch.
Playing just to the right here. That's good. Advantage continuing to mount up. Real hush fell over the room there. Sure, this match appears out of hand, but first of all, it's not over yet. And secondly, you can't take any lead for granted. You don't want to get sloppy on the pinning, for example.
They're going to try to hang Daly here. Daly with no mark in the 8th.
Packard filling in the 10th. Doesn't like it out of his hand. He knows why. And he got 4. They let him know now. Now he looks and he sees the reality. Corey Packer,
Yep, okay.
124.
Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Your time right now, buddy. Your time right now.
Daly, the only one without, not on a.
Those officials, as you see them here, unofficial until confirmed otherwise, but that is correct. 1196 to 1076. Fry drops down 9 on that spare. 18 box is big for Fenway Academy. To try and get back in, and he's got another one.
Oh,
Cole Fry, 4 spares in the string.
Yeah!
Daly picks this up.
that one was wired to go.
Welcome back, Josh. Welcome back.
Welcome back, you hear it from one of his supportive teammates. I was about to say, Fry, you see the total, that's all that matters today. Has a 243 to 224 advantage in his matchup.
Daly was not a member of the Academy Lanes team that won last year. And there goes all 10 in a jiffy for Cole Fry. And this string is big, 127 plus. Daly always throws the same sort of ball you'd think would mash them all. This time it's 6. On the spare fill. Some glitchiness on the graphic, but it is correct.
Yes.
99 through 9. Yeah! And the checkbox pairs. So 109 and a ball. Basically, it's flip-flop. So spare 6 in the 9th, and then a spare working in the 10th.
Fry with 4 spares and a strike, and Daly with 3 spares.
Candlepin bowling the sport of Northeast North America. Upper New England and Eastern Canada. Canadian Maritimes. Brunswick and Nova Scotia.
Wow.
Drops of 8. Drop of 9 on Daly spare, excuse me. Fry still working this strike fill.
For a 118.
For count. One more. Make it a 9 fill. Cole Fry, 136. Josh Daly, 118. You see the totals there. Fry matching his previous total, going to 272.
Match difference is down to 107. Still higher than it was. He's 14 over the 93 difference in string 1.
I think one bright spot for this Fenway team, I don't recall Fry having this high an average in last year's final.
Jeremy broke his string of no mark boxes, the ones we call open boxes in the U.S.
One
The
four.
spare. Puts 8 on that. Now he's back above his number. That's 88 through the 8th.
8-10.
God, Jeremy. Jesus.
You have to try something, don't you? I don't know how you get a perfectly horizontal slice on that, but I suppose it's possible.
Well, we've seen the 7 and 9 go. I don't remember seeing this 8-10 go in a big match, or an ACST match.
I mean,
without wood.
but we have already seen feats of the impossible here in the final. I mean, what is it? It's the same lanes. It's the same lanes that anyone can walk into here. It's Leda Lanes. You can walk in any time and bowl with your family. And in fact, someone probably will when all is said and done. But here, for this brief, glorious moment with 2 nations under one roof, magic starts to happen. 3-5.
For the spare. Oh.
And then sometimes witchcraft happens as well. 3-pin only.
You know, those only go 50% of the time. Those 2 pinners.
All right, here we go.
I thought I would have made up for the bad 50% all by my lonesome.
That's for pros. Pros are hitting their object 67 and 70% of the time. So it's just surprising that there are that many cherry picks like that.
Well, I call myself an average Joe, but that would shortchange Joe Smith's accomplishments. 105 for a 277. No, sorry. Reading the wrong score. I've lost my mind here. 120 for 255.
That's right. Well, Justin is going to probably pass Fry and be the high bowler here in the second after his 138 in the first.
So, I mean, again, two very deserving teams here. And we have the excellent versus the extraordinary.
He's on a strike. Remember, he's building himself a sandwich.
And there's still time for the flip, the script to flip, if Greg Gouillard does not flip his consonants. 5-pin. See
Good.
ya.
Nice job, Tim.
Tim Jalbert with a spare. Back-to-back, 19, and another.
All right, the sandwich will not have any bread on top. The double-decker, that is.
Stick a toothpick in it, it's done. 1-7.
So you got to use a knife and fork on this unless you're ready to get dirty. All right. So an 8 after the run of spare strikes for Waters. He's at 143 through 9.
So with one more mark, you can pass Seaholm's string.
I was about to say that. Good job. Nice noticing.
Thank you.
Well, not only that, he's just passed Seaholm for total.
Gone! Tim Jalbert with a 20 box.
All right, Caleri.
Four Horsemen at 8-pin.
Caleri's with no wood go at about a 20% rate. Four Horsemen go at about a 36% rate. So that back pin knocks your chances down in half, roughly.
Good runs it. That pin slides in front of the 6.
I admire how clean and white, how shiny these pins are. Crisp.
Brand new pins put in a few Easter Classics ago. I think it was right before the second of 2 that Chris Merrill won, in fact.
That's a 10. How many? He didn't leave many pins standing, but a 152, and he's at 290 through 2, and now the leader among all bowlers, despite Seaholm's 173. How about a 152, 138? Things that start adding up.
I've lost track of my years, but the Easter Classic, first of all, is a 20-string competition as Jalbert gets this fill, and it's 6 on the first ball of the strike fill. And this one for count. 20-string, and that is 20 games, all in one day every Easter Sunday here at Leda. A storied competition dating back to 1992, I believe it is. Gary Carrington won the first one. Austin Barnes has won the most recent one.
Hey, string lead. The tide has maybe turning.
Okay, so
that 93 pin lead is now 90.
And mark aside.
Yep. They have to do to Academy what Academy did to them in the first.
Kroll thought he could. 6-7. That does load 8 on the spare. 3-pin wilts over on Danny's side. Head pin only.
They're actually going to Fenway Academy with a 602 in the first. They're going to be just a little bit above here in the second.
Oh, that would have a chance there.
Oh.
Ball deflects just around the head pin.
Just leaving that door open.
Kroll takes a 9 box. And Harris takes 10.
All right, I've seen a half a dozen strings where a team has beaten another team by more than 100 during the string. So this is very much in reach. Yeah. Academy just hit 1,300.
So 650.
Yeah.
So we are north of a 130 average for the team.
Oh.
Harris rips that away. And a Justin Waters 152 string.
All right. Naked 7-pin. It's gone. This one's This one is no longer a laugher.
Four pin chips out.
Greg, you were there covering it last year. Fenway Academy came back from a pretty significant deficit in that one on their way to the virtual tie in the left. I want to say 40, 60 pins swings happened in the last string in your match last year up in Moncton between the teams.
And it got down to the narrowest of margins.
Okay, that's a tough fill.
Two.
Yep.
But there you are. It's a 6-pin victory in the string.
They won the string. Remember, they were down by a lot in that. They were down by over 50 in that string. They just came back. So,
and that is officially confirmed, by the way, 618 to 612.
All right. Hey, you guys ready to take it home?
Jordan Britton.
All right, Paul, welcome back, my friend.
Let's pause 10.2 seconds for station identification with Jordan Britton.
All right, here we go. This is Jordan Britton, Paul Grant, Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner, simulcast here, the ICC 2024 Championship between Academy Lanes and Fenway Academy. Coming down the stretch here. Final game of this 3-string match. Academy Lanes holds an 87-pin lead. One game from the championship.
Chris Merrill for Fenway Academy, 6-9-10, 7 left. 2 pieces, 1 on each side. 1-2-4-9 for Corey Packard. 87-pin lead is not safe for this caliber of bowlers.
Corey looking to run the 3 here.
Chops out 2, 1 on the 9. Merrill tries to send it over, almost.
Oh, it doesn't take the 10 though. Wow.
Could have used that.
Wow. What a bid. Great shot.
His high single 195, high triple 492, high 744 for Chris Merrill. 2 R's, 2 L's. 127 current average. Corey Packard at 10. Corey 195, high single career high average for a season 130. 455 high triple, high 738. Currently averaging 118. Look for his 3rd championship match. They're 1 string away if they can hang on. Chris Merrill at 10.
And that second string, big numbers from both teams, 618 to 612 in favor of Fenway. It's crazy. It felt like such a massive momentum swing for Fenway Academy, but they only gained 6 pins the entire game. And the deficit is 87 now for Fenway.
Second box, 3rd string, Corey Packard. 2 perfect spread eagle. Here's Chris Merrill. 4 horseman. 1
Break off the head, but that might not be done.
1, 2, 4. So that wood could be a problem. Behind.
Corey notes it felt that way because it was a 130-plus pin deficit at one point. Academy got off to a huge start to start that second game.
Merrill does not get down. Spare.
Good start for Merrill.
There's one of many they need. Need 695 in that first string. I mean, that's unheard of most of the time.
I mean, just brutal for Fenway, where you throw a 602, you feel good about yourself, and you're down 93 pins. It's just remarkable.
Corey is 6 that time. 4 pins out the deficit. It's down to 83 in a ball, minus a ball.
Come on, Josh, let's go. Let's go now, let's go.
Cole Fry, one of the best bowlers in Maine. 121 average, 199 high single, high triple 469, high 729. Maine State titleist we mentioned earlier over Chris Merrill. Maine State Opens 10 stringer on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Josh Daly, check mark, 5 middle, 3, 6, 10 right. Fry 7, 8, 7 to 9, so we can use that wood somehow.
It's good wood. So if we can come up a little bit more, it's even better, but I still don't hate it.
Daly got half the equation.
Cole red line to Harvard here.
Just missed the wood, but too accurate. Gets a giggle out of that one. Daly, a 9 on the archer pin himself. Cole trying to gain one more pin to get it slightly closer, which he does. 10 to start a final string.
Wherever you can get it, it's a good stick. Got to chip away.
Don't try to play hero ball.
Yeah, 97 boxes down 82 pins.
Talk about Candlepin Corner on YouTube.
Yeah, so obviously, hopefully some of you guys, if you're watching this on Candlepin Corner, we appreciate it. If not, if you're tuning in through Candlepin Bowling Network, we appreciate you being here also. But hey, you can give us a follow or a subscription on YouTube, Candlepin Corner.
Here's the 9 drop.
We host, you can see the signs at the top of your screen. Skins at Leda Lanes. Just entered our 2nd season, filmed 2 episodes on Sunday. So you'll see those broadcasts posted probably in the next few weeks. So yeah, we appreciate anybody that's watching on CBN to also give us a follow.
They missed that chance. Frustrated that shot. 2-4-6 for Fry. This would be something.
Oh, what a bid. Cole twice on the head pin, but 2 splits.
That's a power plant special to Daly. Missed the second, make the third. 10.
Again, you see those indicators on the left side under Cole's last name. He's the yellow box indicating hit the head pin, and the red circle indicating a split.
Both 19 through 2 in the final string match. If we tie somehow, a 1-string roll after somebody wins, well, at least 1 overtime string, and it comes to a 2-box roll up after that. Jeremy Seum set the tone in the first 172, 7 marks in a row, 8 mark performance. Now at 277 through 2.
Only at 105 that second game. Wants to bounce back in a big way.
Yeah, you see a lot. Big game and let down. Not on purpose, of course. Spread eagle there. Now they're starting to get punches. Here's Joe Smith in the 3rd spot. 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right on the triangle. 45% conversion rate. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Seum gets 4 of the 6.
Big shot here for Joey.
No.
Oh, too thin. Wow.
Seum archer pin for a 9. Smith gains with a 10.
Gains another.
Chipping away, not enough right now, but it helps. Every pin counts.
They can gain 1 pin a box. They're gonna win this whole thing. So
Down
just
82,
gotta chip away.
minus the ball. Still early in the 3rd. They've had wins by over 100 pins several times during this tournament. Jeremy, 2-8-half Worcester. Smith, lightly hit, 5-1 split, decent wood to maybe help. He's got a high single of 209, high triple of 456, high 5, 695. Is Mother got him involved?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, what a shot for Seum.
Where's
There.
Greg? Worcester finally goes down.
Smith answers, no. Thought he had it. Joe made 4 TV appearances in the past. In the 2009 Pro Series Singles Elimination Tournament. 10. 20 through 2. Jeremy, 19 the ball. 1 mark for each side. 3 is 82 in the match for Academy Lanes. Look at his 2nd title in 3 years and number 3 overall.
Justin Waters joins Jeremy Seaholm in the 400 watch. He is 290 through 2.
Incredible. Waters world.
So all he's got to do is hit his average and then something. He's going to be well over.
Clipping Eagle. All of a sudden, Punch City.
Yeah, even on the pinning.
Finley can't take advantage so far. And Tim Jalbert, 4 horsemen in the post. Waters going 2 into 3.
Takes 2, looking to clean up 10 now. Jalbert, this would be a beautiful shot.
The effort, full post.
Where we needed to be, just couldn't carry the corners.
Tim's high single 183, high triple 477, a high 5 721 out of Academy Lanes, pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Waters 10.
Great 10 out of that. That's all you can do.
Jalbert takes 9, ball rolls away, out of bounds.
Academy picks up a pin.
Back up to 83, 1 hit apiece.
And they're in string number 3 of 3. Academy Lanes holding an 83 pin lead in the match.
Tim has won 2 Pro Series events, was a runner-up on TV to his good friend Jimbo Ayotte. They rolled together in the Friday Night Pro League Academy 2. They won it a couple of seasons ago, 2 seasons ago.
Oh,
Look at this.
Speaking of getting punchy,
108.
this is not a split. They're all in a bunch here.
Jabba, beautiful ball. First strike.
Oh, it's gotta
It
go.
goes. One goes one way, one goes the other. Separate ways, strike.
Fenway taking 2 hits in at this point.
You don't see a goal like that too often.
Why did you cut this?
Trouble 4, brutal.
Now just needs to get as many as he can. Make this a 7 or an 8 box and call it a success.
So Jabba 19, the ball through 2.
Heck of a start here for Tim.
Waters trying to pin out. And a tough 5. That's a big swing. Jalbert a spare. Waters a 5. Waters 15 through 2. Jalbert 19, the ball through 2. Lead us down to 78. 2 hits to 1. The Fenway Academy. Lots of time to go. They need lots of marks to get there for their first title. Anchor ball is Danny Harris. Fireballer in the pocket. 6, 7, 4, 7, 10.
3 pieces of wood right up at the top of the plate here. See how we can spin these around.
Brian Kroll. Textbook shot, 9.
All right, Brian, go get it. Put a face on it, buddy.
He's got 2 pieces of wood in the back that are going to go take out the 4 and 7, but he's got to spin the front one around. How's he going to do it?
Harris
Oh,
almost. Brian,
Right into the
121
channel.
league bowler, high single, 196, high triple, 478 from Stowe, Massachusetts. First spare, missed it.
Both these bowlers looking to grab 10 again. Every pin's so important.
Harris gets to 10. Brian, a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third for a 10. James, 1 World's Win 2022 class with Academy Lanes, trying to get his second. 3 Friday Night Pro League championships, including last year with Central 3. Played soccer growing up. And he kicks all down. Strike! What a shot!
Right
What a
on
strike.
time. Right on time for Danny Harris.
Kroll pounding 7, 4, 7, 10. Tough split.
Big one from Danny. Both teams are going to take a strike and a spare in. So the lead should be in the 70s here for Academy. Plenty of room to go.
Kroll, a tough shot. Trying to get a kick of the wood. The 10 goes.
wow.
How does a 7 not fall? That's ridiculous. What a cruel game sometimes.
Sorry.
Brian had some words to say about that shot. We won't air it. 10,
Good stick, good stick.
20 through 2. Up Dave, top of the order from Jordan Britton.
All right, so as we head into the second trip here, we have Academy Lanes 1396 to Fenway Academy 1318. 12 strikes, 37 spares for Academy, 14 strikes, 23 spares for Fenway. These guys are putting on a show here, all over 600 every game thus far. Looking to continue that trend here.
Including a 695 mind-boggling third. Here's Chris Merrill.
695, unbelievable.
Stars and strikes. Russ Neely, Jody Neely center. Russ Jr. Jody. Russ Sr. in the Candlepin Hall of Fame. 5, 9, 10 left right from Merrill. Above the WN Sports banner. Here's Corey Package. Bombs away, baby! That went quick. Strike.
What a nuke. Strikes don't go much faster than that. That was a bomb.
Yeah, strike update. Merrill, nice out, 9. 36 through 3. Back at 26 plus 2 big ones.
Wait for that wood, Corey. Can you pull up the graphic again?
I mean, it
So
is
we have
strikes
20,
galore.
27 strikes combined in the match, 13 for Academy, 14 for Fenway. The big difference, though, is 37 spares for Academy and only 23 for Fenway. Both pinning extremely well, but those spares, 14 extra for Academy. all the difference.
Chris crossing over. 6-pin rearranged slightly. 9 to the left, 10 in the corner. Wood to help.
Just looking at Academy stats throughout the week, their major gainers have been just in their pinning. They pin so exceptionally well. But Fenway's matching that. As Corey's on the head pinning again. Academy has just done such an unbelievable job of making shots. They're just putting on a clinic this game and
Merrill spare.
building a massive lead because of it. So Merrill, that's 46 plus a ball through 4.
5 middle, 3-6-10 to the right of the 5 for Corey Packard. Second ball on the strike on lane 33 at Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. 7 is the fill. 33 through 3 here in the third.
So we have a 69 pin advantage. I'm not going to say it.
Closest spin in a while.
Corey looking to continue this pinning trend, run it down.
Press
Takes 2, still good pins nonetheless.
9 box, 42 through 4. Quick update from Jordan Britton.
Looking at these as we continue to talk about these marks, the fills have been astronomical for Academy. Corey Packard averaging over 6, Josh Daly averaging over 7, Jeremy Seaholm averaging 6.5, Justin Waters averaging 8 on a spare, and Danny Harris averaging 6 as well. Jeremy Seaholm's strike fill average 12.3. That is massive.
The power of the double strike.
That'll do it.
Cole Fry, 3-6 pair chance. Here's Josh Daly. 2 perfect,
Hard
4-2
again.
split. Fry for a spare. He has it.
Shot there for Cole. 3 marks on the board for Fenway.
Daly, good try. Will it go? Just about.
Wow. What a bid from Josh, leaving just a 3-pin. Gonna look to face it for a 10. He
6
gets
for
5.
9. He'll be 24 on the 18th this month. The scary thing is, how good can he get?
Yeah, both of these teams are a great mix of veteran leadership and young guns. And you're seeing 2 of those young guns on display right now. 2 guys who have a good chance to control this game for quite a long time. Cole Fry and Josh Daly, former teammates, now facing each other in the ICC finals.
Fry's bonus 3.
Caleri for Josh. 6-pack plus the 8-pin for Cole. Nice piece of wood there.
Oh, and it came in Daly's area.
Sent the
Wow.
piece over to Josh, tried to help him out. What a guy.
Play the wood.
Could have set him up a little better.
Almost got it.
Oof, no corner pin. Great
If that
bid there
knocked
for
Josh's pin down, that would have been a reset for Josh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fry a 10. 42 through 4. Daly a 10.
Josh takes 10. That was his first time off the head pin.
38 through
Still
4.
under par though.
Yep. Jeremy Seaholm's quest for 400. He's at 277 coming in. Right now 19 through 2.
The deficit now is 74 for Fenway.
Still manageable. Not easy. Still manageable. Not out of it yet.
Still is enough for him, no question.
We've seen Friday Night Pro League matches, 49 pins hitting the final 2, and teams have lost.
Couple
with
double strikes. Couple double strikes, yeah. And this lead could be cut in half and plus some very, very quickly. So Academy has to keep the foot on the gas. They're no stranger to these leads getting cut, but they are pretty consistent at keeping the foot on the gas pedal.
Jeremy's on a spare. 7, 1, 2, 10. 26 through 2. Smith 1, 4, 7, 10. Looking for his third 10 in the row to stop the third.
Good look here for Jeremy. Has that piece of wood helping cover the 10.
Just missed inside.
Bye. Tough miss there for Jeremy. See what Joey gets out with. Only, this might be 2.
7 for Smith.
He's going to stay up and fight. Jeremy's already won the box, but can gain 2 more here.
27 through 3. Jeremy does just that.
That's the ball he was looking to throw on the second one. I think we call that a Paul Grant special, although the 10-pin wasn't there anymore. I think that still was a
36 through 3 for Jeremy Seaholm. Memorable first swing. He'll never forget that one. 172. Dazzling performance. Smith on the head pin. Another split.
Another tough
4 on the
split.
6. Give that man a break.
mini goalposts.
Seaholm hit the head pin. It finally flops. 7, 9, 10.
A little light for Jeremy, but
Looking how to play this wood. How you playing the wood here, Jordan?
see how it settles here. That piece of wood in the back's changing my opinion. So we have the 7, 8, 9. Probably going right tip of that wood that's out front on the left side. See if he can spin it around, push that angled piece in the back.
Good effort. Screen out of real estate.
Joe grabs one. See if Jeremy can grab this stick to gain another pin, push the lead to 85.
Does. They're slowly but surely nudging away, but now it's back up. Like Jordan said, 85. The mark situation, Jordan.
Here comes Tim Jalbert, who's on a strike for Fenway.
Let's go now.
Chris Merrill also sitting on a spare. Danny Harris is on a strike in the second as well. So 2-1. One of those fills is coming right now for Tim Jalbert. 85 pins the deficit.
3-6 wobbling 10 on a strike.
Great chance to cash in for Jalbert. Waters would love one.
1, 2, 10.
Nice mix on the 3-pin. Oh, almost carried the 10. 2-pinner here for Waters. Hopefully carry the 10. Tim just trying to run the line.
They're spare. Too accurate.
Punches straight through. Takes 8. Still a good 18, but obviously he wanted that spare. They need every one they can get, down 77 at this point. Big one for Waters here. Keep the pressure on.
Just missed. Dustin's high single 192, high triple 456, high 5 736.
I don't think it's going to be long before he sees a 200.
Pressuring Lyons and Millis. Jalbert at 10.
Pins move okay there.
You think? Waters field goal for an 8. 23 through 3.
It's a +2 there.
Jalbert 37 through 3. Leads down to 75. Hasn't moved the needle too much though. Got to get some more.
Wow, so a staff from Corey Lisi out of 500 possible pins that they've had up on the plate, they've only left 19 standing.
That is insane.
Oh, in game one.
Game one. That's still insane.
19 pins standing in
That
the first
is
game.
absolute bowling.
Just a clinic.
Clinic, yes.
En route to a 695.
How to bowl in the worlds.
101.
Corey Lisi. Candlepin Bowling Network, Candlepin Corner collaborating together to bring you this World Championship Finals match. Leda Lanes, Nash, New Hampshire. Jalbert 6-10, spare chance.
What a final it's been. Non-stop action here. This crowd has loved every minute of it. Both Academy teams putting on a show.
Waters too accurate. A lot of punching out all of a sudden, but really Fenway hasn't really taken advantage of it yet so much.
No, the door has been left open, but they haven't really been able to go on a run to really deplete this deficit. The only time they went on a run was just to respond to Academy's second when they were down 130.
Jarek Berrigan went for a run on lane 34, trying to show off his hair.
That flow deserves to be seen. Oh, there he gave us the wow. Wow. Let me play the Baywatch music for that.
Must be using Prel shampoo.
Get this guy sponsored, Head and Shoulders or something.
Jalbert missed it. That was a tough piece of wood.
We got to find out what products he uses.
Yeast shampoo. Waters, good effort.
Oh, good offer there. Good offer. Both guys looking to pin out here.
Jalbert, an 8.
Paulie must add the coach says hello, sends his best.
Bring back the coach, Lynn Britton. Waters,
Oh,
that
only
right through the
one.
middle.
Oh, all right.
Between the 4 and
Wow.
the 8, right between the eyes.
Waters thought that Jalbert was taking him out. Maybe the only way that they can mount that comeback is to put a pin right in between the eyes of Justin Waters.
Quick update, Mark situation, the lead in the match.
So as we head in, we have one mark sitting on the board. So Chris Merrill has a spare. Everybody else is markless. And I can't say open for our Canadian viewers. The lead is 75 for Academy. Oh, excuse me, because of the green highlight for Danny, I missed it. Danny was on a strike, so we are even. I apologize. Still adjusting to the new graphics. Danny looking to double up. Oh, he's not done.
2, the 3 and the 10, baby split. Brian Kroll, 378. Above the Candlepin Corner skin sign.
See if Brian tries to play with the 3-pin in that piece of wood meat.
They could use it. Look at that. Wow.
Rocks that 3-pin, but it stays up. Danny should just try to make this clean, I'd imagine.
He carried the 3, not the 10 somehow.
Well, he threw his hands up. He was not trying to play that wood.
And look at that. And that's a tough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third.
If Brian wanted to know, all he had to do was ask.
Danny Harris a 10 to match.
Brian Kroll 3 10s to start on the head pin twice, 1 split.
So advice to our viewing audience, if you want Jordan Britton to predict your NCAA brackets in March Madness, do not ask him.
Yeah, don't ask me for that. I'll help you play a shot or two every so often, but don't ask me who's going to win what. Yeah, every so often, not every time. Corey gave me I don't know about that, but every so often I'm okay. 9 drop of the plank, I know how to hit it, I don't actually hit it. Again, that's why I'm back here.
Danny drills 9, 4-pin above the WN Sports banner.
Let's see if Brian Kroll can run the line here.
Oreo cookie, got the cream in the middle, left the wafers on the outside. You got to eat the good stuff. Spare for Harris.
Foot on the gas pedal for Academy. The crowd goes wild.
Rolling 9. Did you eat Oreo cookies growing up? You still eat them?
I still eat Oreo
You
cookies.
take the wafers off?
I got to do the Oreo thins now.
Do you take the wafers off, eat the cream first?
Oh no, I'm just going.
See, I used to put ice cream. I used to put a little scoop of ice cream in between the Oreo cookie.
No, I'm just going for it. I don't need milk. Just give me. Come on, professional fat guy here. I ain't scared. All right, so as we head into the third trip here, Academy 15-13, Fenway Academy 14-28. The lead is 85. 13 strikes, 38 spares for Academy.
30 boxes to go.
See if Corey Packard can get another one for these guys. Oh, wow, I saw that pin come off the wall. I thought for sure it was gone.
Chris Merrill finds the pocket. He gets 8. 5 wiggles, 7
Get
holds
off.
up.
Come on.
Red line for Corey Packard, more than likely.
Yeah, just send it straight back. Piece of wood cover in there, no room for error. Just red line. See ya.
Spare. He knew right away. Merrill with the wood. No.
No 7. His corner pins have not been friendly to Fenway today.
Chris a 10. Corey 52 in the ball at the half. Merrill 56 at the half.
And again, we do have to thank our viewers again, pushing 500 just on CBN. I don't have the count for Candlepin Corner, but probably over 500 combined. We appreciate you guys being here with us. Jordan Britton, Paul Grant on the call, Corey Alisi on the sticks, stats.
Oh, bumps away, baby strike, whoa!
And Packard on the bombs. What a time. Corey Packard, strike on spare.
63 F, 73 plus 2 through 6, wow. Merrill with a 6-pack.
This has become
Slides over,
go.
and it goes!
Nice shot. This has become Academy's MO, though. In the semifinals in 2022 against Outlaw Rides, in the finals against Lucky Strike in 2022, in the semifinals against A+ today, and now they get a big lead. They let you crawl back in, and they just step on your throat.
74 to ball through
not
6.
so fast. These guys, they don't blink.
But down 95. Josh
Daly.
Daly.
Come on.
5. Jordan, do these next couple of boxes. Go right ahead.
You got it. Cole Fry's off to the right. He's going to leave 3 of the 4 horsemen. Both these guys just looking to run the line. Josh does have a helper. Gets on his object. Oh, man, just a little too full to carry that 2-pin. Cole down the line. He's on it. Spare in the 5th for Cole Fry. He's full. 52 in a ball, excuse me. 3-5. Josh Daly checks his 10. Good pins. The lead is 95. Academy with a strike. Corey Packard's box. Danny Harris sitting on a spare. Cole Fry has a spare here, and Chris Merrill has one as we come around for the 4th trip. So 2-2 on marks. Academy does have a strike, though. Daly trying to join the party. Got a good kick off the wall to break up the split. Let's see what this wood does, though, because I don't love it. Cole, strike on spare. What a ball from Cole Fry. He is 72 plus 2 through 6. Outstanding. We got to see how Josh plays this because I don't love the wood. He just drives it home. It's going to go. When you throw the ball 43 miles an hour, you just spray and pray.
He had 46 out with the old and with the new.
Unbelievable.
That's the Cancer Exhibition at Portsmouth recently.
Big shot there for Josh Daly to somewhat match Cole Fry, at least keep pace with him a bit here. The lead is 77, 3 marks to 2 in favor of Academy. Joe and Jeremy both markless here. But again, looking to join in on the fun. Jeremy throws the ball for it, but was a bit full. 2-1 split. Joey Smith's on the headband. That is yucky. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That sounds good. The numbers are all sequential, but rather spread out, and he's got no help. Oh, Jeremy plays it off the wall. Almost walked the dog. Leaves just the 4-pin. Joey Smith, are you kidding me? Oh, just could not carry the 9. What a bid. Both our bowlers shooting around here. Jeremy checks 10. That's a good pin. Joe matches as well.
Jeremy started bowling at 3 years old. He got interested watching Channel 5 with his grandfather. Big fan of Tom Olster, Ed Zernicke, Tom and Mike Morgan, Craig Holbrook. Richie from Framingham, Mass, now Marlborough, Massachusetts.
And that put us at the halfway point in the game. 77's the lead for Academy.
Mix up.
Joey Smith matched that 6, 7, 8, 10 that Waters hit earlier. Unfortunately for Joe, he had the 9 as well. So, but he learned. He took notes. Jeremy trying to make a pretty one. He's got a head pin. Looking at 4 on the plate here. Joe tried to snap that wood. See what happens. Oh, wow, what a shot.